Hey guys, so I wanted to go over what you are doing on Friday. And again, I will send details in the message. So essentially what you're going to do is have the class break up into pairs. Okay, that's the first thing. Have them break up into pairs. And then the pairs are going to sit back to back. They can sit back to back at a desk. They can sit back to back on the floor, whatever. They just need to be in pairs sitting back to back. Make sure that between the two of them they have at least one piece of paper and something to write with. And you're going to start with one person having that piece of paper and something to write with. The other pair, you're going to be giving them a picture, okay? This is an example of one of the pictures, okay? I don't know where the other one is right now, but this is an example of one of the pictures. The person with the paper and the writing utensil, they're not going to see this picture, so you have to make sure to pass this out to the other partner discreetly, okay? We don't want them to get an idea of what it is. So what they're going to be doing is the person who receives the actual picture is going to describe the picture without telling them what it is. They're going to describe the picture in terms of shapes like oval, circle, square, whatever, and position. For example, start with drawing a square about halfway down on the page. Make sure the square has somewhat rounded edges. Above the square, draw about the same size circle as you did the square. Make sure that they are touching. And then below the square, connected to it, you're going to draw two rectangles. They're going to be pretty thin rectangles. So one of the rectangles you're going to draw long ways underneath to the left, and the other you're going to draw to the right. So that's just an example. So it's all about being specific, detailed, and communicating the right thing. Okay, so they can only use shapes and direction. They cannot tell them what they are drawing. Make sure, this is really important, make sure no one says anything about what they think the object is when they're finished, okay? Everything has to be quiet, and then when they're done, they just stay quiet until everybody is finished. And when everyone is finished, then you can ask, what is your drawing? What should this drawing be? Okay? And then they're going to switch, okay? So then the person who was drawing is now going to get a new picture, a different picture, and the person who was describing the picture is going to get the piece of paper and the writing utensil, and they're going to draw a completely different picture, okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to type up everything and make sure you have all the specific directions. But that's the activity. And again, make sure when they switch, no one is seeing the drawing. If you want to fold it in half and then hand it out, so then the person who has it is the only one looking at it, then do what you got to do. Make sure that the pairs next to each other, one of them that's drawing isn't able to see over the shoulder, or next to them somebody else who has the actual piece of paper, because then they'll be able to cheat and know what they are drawing. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. That's it. It's just a fun, simple activity. It could be funny depending on what people draw. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much, and have a good Friday.